You already know this is Pun Drunk Boxing, aka Mr. Shine himself. Ladies and gentlemen, this past weekend, y'all already know we had Gervonta Davis beating the hell out of Mario Barrios. A lot of people had some criticism. A lot of people was feeling good and loved the event. You know, a lot of people was criticizing his opponent, criticizing the post-fight interview, criticizing the Floyd Mayweathers and Mayweather HATE of the world. But you know what? Let's just stick to the positive. Let's look at the positive. I mean, you know, in boxing, in general, we all the time want to stick to being frustrated and nitpicking a lot of stuff. Let's just talk about what Gervonta Davis brings to the table. What he brings to the table. Gervonta Davis is an exciting fighter. You know what's good about Gervonta Davis? That his support system, his loyal fan base, they going out there strong to support him. People going out to see Gervonta Davis because they want to be entertained. And they know they're going to be entertained. We know that Gervonta Davis is going to entertain us regardless who's his opponent. Ladies and gentlemen, Gervonta Davis, he's a fan-friendly fighter. There is no narrative pushing for Gervonta Davis, other than the Showtime and 3 division world champion. He's in the same category as Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao, but even Gervonta Davis didn't eat that up. Gervonta Davis kept it real in that post-fight interview when Jim Gray was trying to pump him up. And he's like, nah, don't put me in the same level. I got a long way to go. Nah, I'm not there. He was humble about it. I like the way that, I even feel like the way that he answered that, he actually checked Jim Gray. Like, don't play with me with that. I know boxing, Don't play with me with that. You feel me? But Gervonta Davis, a lot of people, you hear cheers. When you see him, people are there to cheer him. People are paying to cheer him. I don't even think that Floyd Mayweather even had that luxury like a Gervonta Davis. Floyd Mayweather, people out there paid because they hated him. They wanted to see him lose. See, Gervonta Davis, they want to see him succeed. They want to be entertained. We haven't seen this love fest for a fighter in a while. I could see it when Roy Jones Jr. was fighting and everybody going out there to be entertained. Gervonta Davis got the same feel. He got that, you could say, like that local, loyal fan base. You feel me? And, a lot of people get frustrated of what Floyd and Leonard Ellaby, maybe the promotion, be saying. But you know what? I hate what they say, but I love what Gervonta Davis does. Gervonta Davis is a special fighter, regardless if you hate him or not, or probably you hate him because you hate Floyd Mayweather. Whoever stand close to Floyd Mayweather, you're gonna hate him because, of course, Mayweather has built this type of character, this villain character. I mean, he's not even like Adrian Broner of Gervonta Davis. He don't even talk too much, and when he talks, I mean, he could tweet, and you could know that he's thorough with it. But when he talk, it's not, he don't talk too much. And when he's humble, in the way that I see him, he's kind of humble, and that's a good thing. It does. You know what it reminds me of? His mannerism. It reminds me of the young kid Dynamite Mike Tyson. See, Mike Tyson never was talking trash like that. Not like that. He'll speak a little trash here and there, but not like he did in the second half of his career. And of course, Gervonta Davis, we want him to talk more and answer the type of question like who you gonna be fighting next, other than Floyd Mayweather. But Gervonta said that's them. We could be frustrated with them, but I would really with Gervonta Davis because we already know that he's fighting whoever they put in front of him. So the frustration goes to them. I mean, we wish that Gervonta Davis probably tells him, like, yo, I want to fight him, I want to fight this, but it is what it is. I think we got to look at the good, because this is a great talent. Gervonta Davis is a phenom, and there's one thing that we do not really, we really don't question, is his skills and talent. We know he got potential, not just potential to be good, but potential to be a Hall of Famer. That's how good Gervonta Davis is. And yeah, he's moving up in weight class and stuff like that, and people will be like, yo, he's beating up the little guy, Leo Santa Cruz, but then he beat up the big guy, and it's still something. Let's look at the good. Let's stick to the good. Let's preserve what Gervonta Tank Davis actually brings to the table, or eventually what more he could bring to the table. He's, in this generation, he's gonna hold it down, and he's holding it down. Of course, we want to see him with the names. But just think about it, just 1 second. Let me be devil's advocate just for a minute. Even with the names that they're mentioning, like Haney or Shakur or Tio. Tio's a good matchup. You know, Lomachenko's a good matchup. It's not like a lot of these guys are killers. It's not like it's Teofimo Lopez, Lomachenko. I think that'll be his hardest task. But it's not like Haney or Shakur Stevenson or Chris Copeland. They ain't killers. You know, they skillful fighters, but nothing to be afraid of. It's not like no Paul Williams when people wanted to see Paul Williams fight Floyd Mayweather. Ooh, you know what I'm saying? Oh, dangerous man. You know, you feel me? Thomas Hearns and the likes of Leonard and Roberto Duran, and those are dangerous type of fighters. But today, even the guys that we want him to fight, Gervonta Tank Davis, it's not like they're some killers. He's the killer. You feel me? He's the killer. Loma is a low killer the way he killed Nakatani. Teofimo Lopez, you know what I'm saying? But he's just as much as a killer as these guys. So we want to see them with those names. We want to see him fight champions. We want to see him with the gold, with the world championship gold at the 135 pounds. We want to see him in 50-50 fights. You know, and you know, Lomachenko fight, I think he should be prepared. And I think that Floyd Mayweather and Ella Beach, just look at that, because he's too good not to have a legacy by now. We don't want him to fight. For how long you think you're going to fight? I know they're trying to milk him for everything, but, man, it just sticks to the positive, man. Yo, I paid for the pay-per-view. I even said to myself, I'm not going to be paying for the pay-per-view, but why? Why not? You had Erickson Lubin, you had Jason Rosario, and I know I'm going to be entertained by Gervonta Tank Davis. I know I will be entertained. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, Chris Arreola and Andy Ruiz got pay-per-view. But I know Gervonta Tank Davis is gonna perform, and it's gonna be something special. And he's providing what a lot of people can't do. You know, and a lot of people complain about pay-per-view. You know what? Hardcore boxing fans should be paying for the pay-per-view. Yeah, because we the one that preserve the sport of boxing. I know we know what it is. So what? All I know is Gervonta Tank Davis, whoever he fights, he gets my money's worth. It's worth every penny seeing this special kid. Just like I would like to see, just like if Lomachenko was fighting on pay-per-view, Teofimo, that's another pay-per-view fight right there. I would like to see that. Just like we see the freak of nature of Deontay Wilder, the enigma of Tyson Fury, the Canelo Alvarez, the cash cow, you know? There's a lot of great things going on in the sport of boxing. Chocolatito Estrada, I'll pay for a pay-per-view with that one too. There's a lot of good things in the sport of boxing, and then these others, and then there are special caliber fighters. Jerome Boots, and it's going to be a pay-per-view star. Virgil Ortiz. Look, man, let's talk about the great things, man, because there's good things. We can nitpick all day, just like your wife be nitpicking your ass. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get my updated videos. I love y'all. God bless, and on to the next.